Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Robert Storms, this is going to be the countdown to Endgame. Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Everybody, okay, we're all in here now. Okay, good. So like I said before, this is the countdown discussion of Avengers Endgame. We're going to talk about just some of our theories, what we're excited for. I'm letting you guys know, try not to post spoilers. This is just going to be just us basically geeking out as fans and, us just talking like we always do. You guys throw in your questions, we answer questions and whatnot. And real quick, I'm going to go check what it is on Rotten Tomatoes currently. It was at 98% earlier. I want to see if that changed at all. And then we can kind of go from there. Now, I tried to avoid reviews today. I know, like, everybody's posting their reviews. And I'm trying, like, damnedest not to look at anybody's reviews. Okay, Endgame's at 97 right now. So Endgame's currently at 97%. So 3% of people didn't like it. Whatever. Hold on one second. So, yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is let me fix this fucking thing. You think I would have this all fixed by now, but nope, I don't. Because I'm an idiot. You know what? I'm just going to back it up. Fuck it. Okay, so like I was trying to say, now we're gonna get into the thing. So how do you guys send questions? You guys always just type in at RobertStorms84 so I can see what the questions are or whatnot. But yeah, just like this is gonna be a countdown to Avengers Endgame, and what that means is, look, I didn't see the movie yet. Okay, I'm not special. I'm going to be going to see it Thursday night, just like each and every one of you guys. I bought my ticket 3 weeks ago. So, yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I actually have Friday off. I plan on trying to see it twice on Friday. And, we got a super chat coming in straight out already, coming from my boy Caleb Kaiser, saying that 3% are DC fans. Dude, I wouldn't put it past that one of those three. Did anybody look up what's her name's review? What's that bitch's name, man? The bitch oh my god, I had her name at the top of my tongue. Grace Randolph. Has anybody looked at her review? Is she one of the 3%? I wouldn't put it past her. I would not put it past Grace Randolph being one of the 3%. I don't know, Caleb, man. It's crazy, man. I mean, Like you literally have to be sort of a dick to give it a negative review. Even if the movie is okay. Look, it's almost impossible for the movie to be trash. But let's say if the movie had some problems. I tried to avoid reviews today, but I did happen to see just a little bit what John Campia said. Oh, Edwin with a super chat coming in at Robert Storms. Do you see any actors currently that can replace Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans if they don't come back? Me personally, this is my personal opinion on this, Edwin, is I don't want to see any actors replace the actors. I would much rather see other characters replace the characters. And what I mean by that is I'd rather have Bucky or Falcon. I'd rather have Bucky or Sam Wilson take over the mantle of Captain America rather than replace an actor to play Captain America. Because everybody's going to compare that actor to Chris Evans. Same thing with Robert Downey Jr. I'd rather see them bring in Riri, what was her last name? Riri whatever, to play Ironheart rather than recast Robert Downey Jr. I just think at that point you run in, and different people have different opinions. You might have your own opinion, but I think it's much harder to replace actors, especially since they're so clearly embedded in our mind because they played them characters for about 10 years. I'd rather see another act or another character replace them, especially since in the comic books, we know Sam and Bucky replaced Cap as Cap. And we know that there was Ironheart. So I think they can do it, and I would like to see that happen if that's the case. We got Super Chats flying in. We got one from, Edwin, thank you so much for your Super Chat donation, buddy. Mr. Fantastic comes in. Hey, Robert saw Endgame this morning. Amazing is all I'll say. How the fuck whose dick did you suck? To go, like seriously, tell me whose dick did you suck? I'm going to suck it right now. Like, I would suck 3 dicks at the same time right now to go see Avengers Endgame. I shit you not. I will like do hand jobs to 2 of them, sucking one off, and then I'll just rotate to go see Endgame right now. I would do it, man. I would do it. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. But seriously, I want someone to let me know if Grace Randolph is one of them that gave negative review. I really want to know, because we all know she's a huge DC fan. So I really want to know if Grace Randolph gave Endgame a negative review. She drives me nuts, man. She drives me nuts. Thank you, Mr. Fantastic, for your super chat. DC Big Oso, yeah, coming in with a super chat. Loving the Endgame reviews. Checking it on Friday, dude. I've been kind of avoiding them. DC, I've been kind of avoiding them. I caught Colliders and something, with Collider Live, Christian Harloff and all them. And Christian Says Something kind of pissed me off, man. And right there, I was like, I ain't watching no more. They're like, because Cody posted all these papers like, don't spoil Endgame. What considers a spoiler? And he has like a list of spoilers. And in that list, he goes, saying that there's a twist consists of it being a spoiler. And Christian's like, well, there's a twist. And I was like, you motherfucker, why are you telling me there's a fucking twist? I don't want to go into the movie knowing that there's going to be a twist. And I'm sorry if I completely ruined it if you guys didn't want to know. But I don't want to have to go into a movie looking for a twist. I think I loved Glass. But I think the whole time with Glass, I was spending so much time looking for a twist, I didn't really get to sit and enjoy the movie as much as I wanted to. So, I've been kind of avoiding reviews. I seen the Collider one, like I mentioned, and I seen about 2 minutes of Campia. And Campia was like, the last hour was amazing. The first 2 hours had a couple problems, and at the point, I quit out. Not that, he was saying some negative things. I understand that. It's just I don't want the negatives to be in my mind, because then I'll be looking for it when I go see the movie. That's what happened with Just League. I watched so many reviews and listened to everything people were saying. And even though I didn't have any spoilers, I knew what they were talking about with script problems and editing problems and some. And when I went to go see the movie, all that was in my mind, so I was able to see it more. So that's why since Aquaman, I haven't been watching any reviews. So I caught Colliders and like 2 minutes of Camping, and that's it until I go see the movie Thursday. So thank you so much there. DC, love you, buddy. Thank you so much for your support. We got another super chat coming in from Mr. Fantastic. Says, Grace said it was the greatest superhero film of all time. Wow, did she? Wow, gotta be honest with you. That surprises the hell out of me, Mr. Fantastic. By the way, Mr. Fantastic, are you showing up in the movie by any chance? How about you hit me on Twitter and let me know? But yeah, so that actually surprised the hell out of me. Because she really likes to bash a lot of the MCU movies in favor for the DC movies. So I really want to know who the 3% of the people that didn't like it, though. I really want to do it. But thank you for the info, Mr. Fantastic. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your super chat, buddy. We got another one coming up in from my boy Caleb Kaiser. Who dies? Who do you think will? Just going by stuff I read 3 months ago, I'm still going to predict that Cap's going to die. Only because with Chris Evans coming out saying, I miss, I'm going to miss this. This was a great experience and so on. So I think Cap's going to die. I don't think Iron Man's going to die. So I don't think a lot of people are going to die. I honestly don't. Everybody thinks like this is going to be like the third episode of Game of Thrones where next week like 80% of the cast is going to die. I don't think this is going to be it. I think this is a celebration of the series. I really do. I see like all the emotional stuff happened in Infinity War, where all these characters died. I do think there's going to be a character death. It's going to be a major one. It's going to be either Cap or Iron Man, but my money's on Cap, man. But I really want to know what you guys. So thank you so much, Caleb, for your super chat, buddy. We got my boy coming back in here. It's Mr. DC Big. Oh, so yeah. Believe it or not, Grace Randolph loved it. Yeah, dude, like that. Color me shocked, man. Color me shocked. I did not expect that one bit. I actually thought she would have been in that 3%. I don't know. Like, did you guys go watch her review or did you guys just read her review? Because I actually kind of want to go check out her review now, but I'm afraid I don't want to get spoiled with anything. But after seeing that, what you guys are saying, I really kind of want to go check out her review. But, man, I don't want to spoil it. I got 2 days left. I don't want anything to be spoiled. But, man. Thank you so much for the info there, DC. Appreciate the super chat, my friend. Edwin coming back in here at Robert Storm. Do you think the Inhumans will be used in any point of Phase 4? If the show never happened, I would have said yeah. If the show never took place, I would have said yeah. Now I think there's so much stank, Edwin. There's so much stank on the Inhumans brand because of that god-awful piece of shit. How do you have a character named Medusa and you shave her fucking head? Like, there's so much stank. I have yet to this day seen that show. I've heard so much from it, like so much bad shit. I went the opposite way. It's just, I don't want nothing to do with that show. I just want to kind of poke it with a stick. But yeah, Edwin, I think there's so much stank surrounding that show that Kevin Feige is like, no, we're not going to do it. I think that's why it's going to be a couple years before any X-Men show up in the MCU, because there's so much stank going on with the X-Men. I'm not saying all the X-Men movies sucked. I loved Days of the Future Past. I loved First Class. Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix doesn't look that great, regardless of how many people bash me in my trailer reaction. New Mutants keeps getting delayed until the inevitable. So I think there's a lot of, stank around that they're going to wait until it's kind of out of people's mind for a while, then they'll bring them back in. Same thing I think is going to happen with the Humans, because I think basically what they're doing now is they're going forward with the Eternals, which will then take the place of what the role the Inhumans would play in. And plus, with Fox now part of Disney now, they have access to the X-Men, so they don't need to worry about the Inhumans to be like a substitute for the X-Men, because they have the actual real X-Men now. But thank you so much, Edwin. I hope I answered your question. Appreciate the super chat, my friend. Mr. Fantastic, come back in. It's on her Twitter, Rob. She said it herself. Wow. I'm telling you, Mr. Fantastic, DC, man, that surprised the hell out of me. Was not expecting it. Was not expecting her to give it a positive review. That really shocks me a lot. But thank you so much, Mr. Fantastic, for the update. I appreciate that, my friend. Mr. Spooky Spare, dude, your name sounds racist as fuck. I feel fucking horrible just even saying it, Mr. Spooky. It's like, man, that's what my ancestors. Oh man, let me not even open that bag of worms. That I just feel bad saying it. You know what I mean? But you're coming in with a super chat, my friend, saying, "Have you seen the Rotten Tomato score for Endgame?" Yes, we just looked it up as I live streamed. The first minute I got and started live streaming, I looked it up. It's currently at 97% right now. Again, I didn't go into the reviews and read what people were saying or whatnot. Usually I do that, right? Maybe I'll do that for tomorrow's video, to be honest with you. We got a big super chat coming in from Julio Rodriguez. I'll give it to you in a second, my friend. Usually I do like videos, like when the reviews come out, like you guys remember like the Shazam one I wrote, mixed reviews. Everybody's like, it's more positive, Rob. How you gonna say it's mixed? Like people really don't get the definition of mixed, but mixed means it's mixed, you know. But I might do that for tomorrow's video. I haven't decided yet. If I want to go on there, look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, share it with everybody, and then go through some of the reviews, you know, both positive and negative, I might do that, to be honest with you, because I don't have a video slated for tomorrow yet. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, right now it's sitting at 97%, so thank you, Mr. Spooky Spare. Appreciate your super chat, buddy. Mr. Fantastic coming in with a super chat. Don't hate me, Rob, please, but I cried at least 4 times. Dude, I'm gonna have to bring a whole box of tissues, man. I'm gonna cry like a little, ain't nobody cry like a little bitch more than, well, Adam cries like a little bitch in movies. Adam cries a lot. Like, I remember we went and saw Power Rangers, and when Billy died, when Rita killed Billy, dude, he just sitting there crying. I'm like, dude, why are you crying? You know he's coming back to life in 5 minutes. He's in the trailer, for God's sakes. And he's just sitting there crying. I don't know, man. But we were both crying in Infinity War, so I'm not even going to lie. But Adam cries a lot, and I expect to be crying a lot in this one too, Mr. Fantastic. So Julio Rodriguez comes in with a big super chat. He says, Rob, do you think Spider-Man Far From Home will take place before or after Endgame? My theory is it takes place before. The ending to Far From Home will be Peter coming back in the bus in Infinity War. Dude, that's a great fucking theory, man. Julio, great fucking theory. I got super chats coming in, guys. I'm going to get to each and every one of them. So just give me 1 second. I see him coming in. I'll get to him. But Julio, bro, that's a great theory. Now, Kevin Feige said that was going to be the first movie in Phase 4, right? So what if and let me get this straight. If I hope I'm saying what you're, I hope I'm thinking what you're saying. And I hope what you're saying is basically there's gonna be like this time thing. We all know they're gonna go back and change time, and basically it's gonna pick up on the bus where we see him for the first time in Infinity War. And then that's how the Spider-Man Far From Home is gonna go. It's gonna be like the Blackwater never came to Earth. He's just gonna be on the bus, and you know that's how the movie's gonna take off. I like the way you think. I think that's very smart theory. I don't know if you came up with that yourself or you've seen Reddit posts or videos, but bravo, my friend Julio. Bravo. I think that's a freaking fantastic theory. I love it. I might do a video on that, to be honest with you. I'm gonna steal your idea, man. I'm gonna steal your idea, Julio. Omar writes with a big super chat. Post-credit prediction. I've been screaming from the heavens about this post-credit. I want to see Galactus, man. Galactus or Silver Surfer. I want the threat to be over with, Thanos to be done. I don't want Thanos to die, though. I want them to, like, imprison him or something. I don't want Thanos to die. I know they're going to kill him, but I don't want Thanos to die. And I want, at the end of this movie, the end credit scene, sort of like with the first Avengers, right? We think everything's good, then we see Thanos in the side. I want to see, like, this shadowy, giant monstrosity of a figure, you know, and then, like, this little silver guy just flying toward Earth. Or like it can literally, you don't have to show anything. Just show space, Earth, and then a silver streak heading to Earth. That's all you got to show to make me piss my pants. But that is what I want to see. So thank you so much for the super chat, Omar. Devon, is it Devon? Devon. Devon. Is it Devon or Devon? No, it can't be Devon, right? I'm a fucking moron. I'm gonna call you Devon. At Robert Storms, do you think people who died in Infinity War, not the ones who were vanished in the snap, will stay dead or be brought back? That is a question that we all been struggling with, right? That's a question we all been struggling with, right? Everybody's like, well, if everybody comes back, then there is no stakes anymore and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, you know, it's a comic book property, guys. I mean, if you people think this, you guys aren't, comic book readers, you know? So, we all know, guaranteed, that everybody from the snap is coming back. We know that is guaranteed. Is Loki coming back? Is Gamora coming back? Is Idris Elba coming back. Idris Elba. Did I say it right this time, guys? Idris Elba coming back. I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys. I personally, I would love it if whoever died before the snap stayed dead. That's the way I would want it. Now, I think the only one you can get away with is Gamora, because you can say, well, she's trapped in the Soul Stone or something or whatever. You can probably get away with that one. But I do think it takes away a little bit from Infinity War if Loki dies for the 8th time and he comes back. He dies and he comes back. And it just, I mean, am I the only one that thinks that that's bad? I think Gamora, besides Spider-Man, Gamora had the most saddest death. I wasn't expecting it, and it was really heartfelt. But yeah, if I had to put money on it, I would say they come back. Do I want them to come back? No. I hope they stay dead. But I have a feeling they're coming back. So thank you so much, Devin, for your super chat. I appreciate it, buddy. Well, we got another super chat coming in from Robert Summers. Does not leave a message, but he does send in a super chat. So thank you so much, Robert Summers. Lee Smith came in with a super chat, pretty decent sized super chat. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Also, did not leave a message. Oh, here we go. Robert Summers wrote something on the bottom here. So Robert Summers with the super chat, he wrote, "Hey, I got a very strong feeling, Rob, that they may do Adam Warlock at the very end because they did not have enough time to do Galactus or any other property. Just a very strong feeling." Well, the way I see that, Robert, is one, Kevin Feige said the same thing before about Spider-Man and Civil War. Like, oh, well, we don't know if this is going to happen, so we just kind of did this thing, and then what happened? They ended up putting Spider-Man in it. So, I don't think the Adam Warlock thing is going to happen. For the simple fact is, one, James Gunn said, now he could be lying, but James Gunn said that Adam Warlock is not going to be in the film. He said as early as we will see him will be, at the earliest, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And he didn't even guarantee he was going to be in it. He said if he's going to be in it, it will be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So I don't think Adam Warlock is going to be in Endgame. Now, you're right. Let's say Kevin Feige didn't have enough time to put any Fantastic Four or Galactus or anything in the post-credit scene. That's true. That's why I said that they could just show space, Earth, and a silver streak heading to Earth. Okay? That way, if the acquisition didn't go through, that could be anything going to Earth. But if it did go through, oh, now that's Silver Surfer going to Earth. It plays both ways. You know what I mean? So now we have Silver Surfer heading to Earth. So you can get away with doing that. You know, you can say, oh, well, that could be a shooting star. That could be a spaceship. That could be anything going to Earth. But now since the acquisition went through, it'd be like, oh, well, now that could easily be Silver Surfer. So that's my kind of thought on that, Robert Summers. Lee Smith came in with a super chat, and I see he wrote something. I want to get with him. Lee Smith wrote, Black Widow, you think she dies? It depends if the Black Widow movie is going to be a prequel or not. I hope it's a sequel, and I hope she stays alive because I love Scarlett Johansson. I got a giant Black Widow cardboard cutout out in the living room. You guys remember from my old-time videos, I had Scarlett Johansson back there. I had Anne Hathaway in one corner, and Wonder Woman is still in here. But, yeah, I hope she doesn't die, Lee. And thanks so much for a super chat. Cass Graphics, right, with a super chat. Keep up the honest work. Much love for the channel. Thank you so much, Cass. I appreciate that. Like I said in my car video today, that, people don't understand that YouTube is a job for me. You know, yes, I love doing it. I started years ago on a different channel years ago. And it just started, because I like to talk about things I like. I love to talk about stuff I like. I like sharing with people. But, for the past year, my channel went from 2,000 subscribers to almost 20,000 subscribers. And it became a source of income. And I have to do videos that I feel is going to get revenue and clicks, because it's competition. I compete with myself. I see people like my peers like Comic Book Cast and all these other people that got 500,000 subscribers. I'm like, I'm doing the same exact content. I'm doing the same exact content as Comic Book Cast and other people, and like HN Network and or HN Entertainment and Comic Book Cast. I'm doing the same exact content. Plus, I'm doing skits. I'm adding comedy and stuff, and I got 20,000 subscribers. They got 500,000, and so I'm not only competing with myself. I'm competing, them to try to make myself better. And I'm always trying to figure out what I can get views on. And when I do something like on Hellboy and I get like 2,000 views, and then I do a video on Brie Larson and it gets 20,000 views, like, what do you think I'm going to do next on? I'm going to do another Brie Larson video. I stand by my Brie Larson, Chris Hemsworth video. I stand by that. And I stand by my Jeremy Renner one too. Because never once did I spread hate in that video. Never once did I say Jeremy Renner didn't like her. I said, Jeremy Renner's acting kind of, and he kind of contradicted everything she just said. And I asked the question, is there beef? Does he not like her? And I always ask the questions to you guys and have you guys answer. I want to know what you guys honestly think. So, that's sort of the thing on that. But thank you so much, Cast Graphics. I appreciate the super chat and love, buddy. Appreciate it. Julio Rodriguez comes in with a super chat. Rob, will you be doing a spoiler live stream with Adam on Friday or just a regular video? So here's the thing. And here's the pickle. Adam's coming over Thursday. Me and Adam's both got 6 o'clock p.m. tickets for Endgame. Adam's coming over. We're going to have to go to, because this theater doesn't have reserved seatings, so we're going to have to get over there about 4, I usually we like hit the bar first, but since the movie's going to be 3 hours, I don't want to be drinking that much, because I don't want to be get up and peeing. But, so Adam's coming over. The movie starts at 6. We'll get out about 9:30. My original plan was to come live stream. I wanted to do the first ever live stream with me and Adam doing this, where we talk about the movie. You guys send in the questions and stuff, and we answer it and keep it spoiler free. And I told Adam, I'm like, hey, I want to do this live stream review. I want to do it spoiler free. And he's like, man, we can't do a spoiler free. And I'm like, dude, there's nobody gonna watch. I'm like, because not everybody's gonna go see it at that time, right? So I'm like, what do we do? He wants to do a spoiler review. I know majority of people aren't going to see it until either later that night or Friday morning. So I think I'm going to try to talk him out of doing a spoiler review. I'm like, come on, let's just do the regular one. And Friday I requested off because my thing was I wanted to go see it 2 more times. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it 2 more times because I got to take Autumn to work at 12. So maybe I can fit 2 showings in at that time. I wanted to go to like a 10 in the morning showing and then like 4 in the afternoon showing, so I have time to breathe in the middle instead of going to see back to back. And I wanted to do a full-on spoiler live stream Friday night. But if that does not happen, if I cannot, I'm going to put a poll out and see what people want, because usually when I would do my live streams, I put out a poll. If people want me to do the full-on spoiler live stream Thursday, I'll do a Thursday. If they want me to do spoiler-free, I'll do spoiler-free. And then Friday, I can always do a solo spoiler live stream or wait to Saturday so even more people can see it. So I just don't know yet. I haven't decided because it's a real unique movie because it's hard to get idea what people are going to be seeing and when they're going to be seeing it. So that's sort of my thoughts, Julio. Thank you for the super chat. I hope I answered your question. Also, if you guys ever have any personal questions that like you want to, like, if you're like, hey Rob, are you doing this video on this day, or Rob, are you doing this, feel free. You guys can hit me up at any time on my Twitter. Like, seriously, Like, I look at my, like, I predicate myself on trying to communicate with my subscribers and try to make it like we're all just one big giant community, rather than some other YouTubers that are like, oh, well, I'm just here for the views or whatever. But, like, seriously, if you guys message me on Twitter, I put my Twitter handle on every video. It says subscribe, Robert Storms 84. That's my Twitter, guys. I put it on there all the time. You guys have questions, be like, hey, Rob, when's your spoiler review? You know, just hit me up on Twitter at RobertStorms84. Send me a direct message. Tag me, whatever you want to do, and say, hey, Rob, are you doing this live stream? When is your spoiler review coming up? Hey, Rob, I got a topic for you that you might want to talk about so you don't have to do 500 different videos on Brie Larson all the damn time. So, well, I'm just saying, feel free, guys. Feel free. You guys can send me Twitter messages and stuff like that. You know, you have topics you want me to talk about, as long as it stays in the superhero world. You know, feel free to direct message me on Twitter at RobertStorms84, guys. Really, it's okay. Mr. Fantastic come in with a super chat. About to go watch Endgame again in 30 minutes. Love from NZ. New Zealand? New Zealand? Are you from New Zealand? How the fuck are you seeing it already? How are you going to see it twice? How? You probably already left, but thank you so much, Mr. Fantastic, for your super chat donation, man. I appreciate all the love, buddy. Omar writes with a super chat, how will time travel to the Battle of New York play out? I don't know, dude. I've been contemplating these damn time traveling things for a while now. How's this stuff going to play out? Because so much, like, you got the butterfly effect, right? If you change certain things, other things are going to be different. Now, there were some theories that maybe they were going to travel back in time just to get the Infinity Stones and then dip. But even that will still have the butterfly effect. So I don't know how this is going to play out. I really don't. But I haven't seen any reviews that I've seen, because I've been avoiding them, that say, oh, the time travel thing don't work. But no one's bringing up the time travel thing because everybody's trying to not spoil anything. But, sorry, guys, worked all day, been up since 9 o'clock. But, yeah, I have no idea how the time travel thing is going to work and play out in the Battle of New York, because I don't know. Are they going to go in and try to sneak in and get, Loki's scepter? Or are they going to try to get the Tesseract? Are they going to swap out the bad Infinity Stones with the good Infinity Stones? I don't know. Like if they're going to go back in time, this is what I don't get about the time travel thing. If they're going to go back in time, why not go back to the Battle of Wakanda and just have Thor aim for the head this time? Like, literally, you're fine. Well, like, everything's good. Sure, like, Loki and Gamora and everybody will still be dead, but you stop Thanos and you save everybody. So why would you go back to the Battle of New York and go back? I think they're going to go back to, like, a bunch of different locations, right? Like, why would you go back there, do that, unless they think they can stop Thanos where it all began, in the Battle of New York. That's where it all began. Loki invaded Earth. He came to New York. He opened up the portal. That was all because of Thanos. So maybe if they think, hey, we go back here, we can stop this, and then all these events, Ultron would never happen, Infinity War would have never happened, all these different events would not happen because we stopped it at the source, right? Maybe. That's possible. That might be their line of thinking, to be honest with you. But I always figured, if you're going to just go back in time, just go back to the Battle of Wakanda and have Thor use Stormbreaker on his fucking head. It's like, you're dead. I aimed for the head this time. And I would laugh if Thor did that and be like, I aimed for the head. It was like, I thought that would be awesome. So, anyway, thank you so much, Omar, for your super chat, buddy. Yeah, so I am definitely excited for this movie. There's a young kid I work with. He just started a couple months ago. And he found out I had a YouTube channel. And he's like, oh, dude, you do YouTube? Yeah, how you know? He's like, I saw your videos. He's like, I love superhero movies and stuff. And all day today, right? He comes up like, man, 3 days left. He's like, man, 3 days. And he got he finally got his tickets. He got his tickets a couple days ago, and he's going to 11 o'clock showing on Thursday night. I'm like, dude, how'd you finally get a fucking 11 o'clock showing on Thursday night? And he got reserve seating, which me and Adam should have got reserve seating theater, because the theater we're going to is not reserve seating. And I don't know why the theater we go to just doesn't. It's a Regal, and they don't do reserve seating. I wish they would do reserve seating, because it would make my life so much easier, because now Thursday I got to go to the theater 2 hours early just so I can get a decent seat in the middle somewhere. You know? Like we had to do it for Infinity War. You know, Captain Marvel. I didn't think there was going to be a big thing for Captain Marvel. So we went like an hour early. We hit the bar, and 10 minutes before the movie, we went in to go see Captain Marvel. And I couldn't find a fucking seat anywhere. I'm like, are you fucking serious? So I wish all theaters would just do signed seats. That way I know where I'm going to sit. I don't have to show up 2 hours early. You know, I can just go on there, get my ticket, go in, boom. I don't get nothing to drink or eat. I just want to go into my theater and, you know, do that. So, I don't know. But I'm super excited for this movie. And hopefully it gives the channel a lot more content. You know, hopefully it gives it a lot more content within the next few weeks. You know, just, you know, doing the live review. Bring a folding chair. Yeah, and then I can, like, unfold it and, like, smack it over someone's head for talking shit. Yeah, so I should be able to do the live review. Then I'll have the spoiler review, live spoiler discussion. You know, the weekend, that Monday, the box office video is going to be huge. You know, they're talking about this thing's going to hit $1 billion in one weekend. The amount of records I'll be covering on the break-in. Yeah. What's that, CJ Bagger? At one point, there were 69 viewers watching this. I broke it. Well, at one point, there was like 90-some people watching this. But, hey, to each their own, right? So I think I'm going to start calling this a night, guys. I'll take a few more questions if you guys want to send it in. I bought Mortal Kombat 11 this morning. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I got up early, went to GameStop, traded a couple games in because I'm broke as fuck, right? And I haven't had a chance to play. I put it in, and I bought it on the Switch because, you know, I work a lot, so I get to play more on the go with my Switch. And I put it into install, and it took over an hour to install, so I didn't even get a chance to play the game. So I really kind of want to jump on Mortal Kombat right now. Okay, so the Geek in Disguise writes, catch up, man. Far From Home is now the final film in Phase 3, and Far From Home was confirmed to take place minutes after Endgame. When was that announced? Because all the news I heard, Kevin Feige said it was the first film in Phase 4. When did they ever change to say Spider-Man Far From Home is going to be the final film in Phase 3? Someone please let me know, because I have not heard that one bit. Not one bit have I heard that. Andrew S., do you wish Endgame was a little longer than 3 hours and 1 minute? Dude, like, honestly, I made the joke that I don't care if it was 4 hours, 5 hours. I'm excited for the movie. I don't care. I will watch a 5-hour cut. I don't care. Remember that we were supposed to get that special cut of Infinity War called the Thanos edition? Was supposed to add like 20 extra minutes. We never got that Blu-ray release. Like, what the fuck? We never got that release. We got cast graphics coming in with a super chat. What do you feel about channels that spoil movies? Well, if they do it in a dickly manner, then they're fucking dicks. But, like, if they're, like, channels like Collider and Screen Junkies and John Campia and stuff like that, then I'm fine as long as their title says spoiler review. You know, as long as their title says spoiler, then I'm fine. But remember last year what Forbes did? Like the day Infinity War came out, Forbes listed every spoiler for Infinity War right there. And you know what happened? Trolls got that information and they ruined it for everybody. So luckily I wasn't one of them because I went off social media for a while, but or at least until I saw Infinity War. But yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, for the next couple of days, I'm not gonna be like, usually I read all my comments in my videos. I'm not gonna be reading all my comments because I know there's gonna be a couple people out there that's gonna see it and they're gonna, be douchebags and yeah. So Omar with a big super chat coming in here. He said, "My theory is they'll go back to New York to get the scepter and the Tesseract, which means Black Widow wouldn't have been able to close the portal, so the Endgame final battle takes place on destroyed Earth." That's a good theory. I don't know if I agree with your theory. That might be. Well, that might be. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that theory. So if it's a destroyed Earth, then how does everything go back to normal? Like, do they then go back and reset time? I don't get it. If the final battle is going to be on a destroyed Earth, then how do they reset the portal? You know what I mean? Or reset the timeline so Earth ain't destroyed. So I don't know if I follow that theory too much. I mean, it's a good theory, but I don't know if I would bank on that one. I wouldn't go to Vegas on that theory though. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's possible. At this point, anything's possible. I think they're most likely going back to New York so they can finish it right there. Take it out right there. That way, none of the events ever lead up to anything. So that's just my thoughts on it, Omar. But I appreciate so much for the super chat. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to about wrap it up. It's been a fun show. A lot of participation. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love you all so very much. Thank you guys coming out, supporting the channel, supporting my Brie Larson videos. But seriously, though, guys, seriously, if you have topics you want me to talk about, if you have any messages, anything you want to ask, hit me up on Twitter at RobertStorms84, guys. Seriously. I do videos for you guys. And if you guys want to see me talk about certain things, then by all means, go ahead and hit me up on Twitter at RobertStorms84. So thank you guys all so very much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.